Die war aber trotzdem vorher nicht da.
I take comfort knowing we'll soon be together again.
Mr. Rainfield, that's no way to talk. You're in good hands here, and we'll be up again soon enough. Now do me a kindness and get some sleep. I'll be back round later.
Your words are kind, the blessings of an angel. You're the sweet, sweet lady of mercy.
Good evening, Dr. Reed. It's a pleasure to see you again. You seem surprised.
Ja, ich glaube, dass die
Dr.
Vampirin ist,
Swansea has
oder?
brought me up to speed concerning your recent appointment to Pembroke Hospital.
You're a the lady who saved me that night, before vanishing into thin air. I remember you from the pub with Dr. Swansea.
Indeed. Allow me to introduce myself formally this time. My name is Lady Ashbury. I remember you well, in spite of the brevity of our encounter.
Apologies. You've taken me by surprise. I'm very happy to see you.
The pleasure is mine, Doctor.
I hope you're more disposed to answer my questions now.
You must have countless questions, but our rather urgent matter first. Swansea has explained. My cover, if you prefer, has been compromised.
Have any of the patients given you trouble?
These poor souls have so little left to live for. I do my best to ease their pain.
The world would be a better place if it were cared for by women like you.
You make me blush. I am simply a necessary evil.
Pardon my boldness, your ladyship, but I have questions concerning this condition we share.
As a newborn, your hunger for answers is rivaled only by your thirst for blood. But the questions need weight.
I'm a scientist. My trade is in the deciphering of mysteries, and I need information to feed my mind.
I will gladly answer every question you have, but first, prove yourself capable of resolving my predicament without eating the culprit.
Okay.
Dr. Swansea has commissioned me to be your agent in this matter. You could start by explaining what's amiss.
These past insufferable weeks, I've been the victim of extortion. I've made a first payment, but the blackmailer grows greedy. I must refuse his most recent demands.
Who would be so foolish as to threaten you? A kindred spirit.
Even if it were the case, and I highly doubt it, a vampire would have asked for something more valuable than money. My suspicions lean toward a patient or their family.
What are your expectations? Please be precise.
As the newly appointed surgeon of this hospital, you are in an excellent position to ask innocent questions and deftly learn the identity of my blackmailer.
If we're dealing with an ordinary criminal, surely you've the means to deal with it yourself, if I may.
As immortal tradition doth dictate, all fangs and hypnotic eyes ablaze, the blood would run like a river. That's what I hope to avoid. Violence has a tendency to spiral out of control.
Please continue.
Okay.
Every detail is essential. I'm your man.
My embarrassment in this matter is eclipsed only by my shame at having put the hospital at risk. The threat from our anonymous scoundrel is clear. A list of dates. My visits coinciding with the dates of suspicious patient deaths due to massive blood loss.
Is it true?
Now aren't you the blunt one?
We both are afflicted with a thirst for blood, Lady Ashbury. That is our nature. By vocation, we also have reason to visit the hospital. Logic dictates.
In all honesty, I'm not simply a patron to the hospital. My visits serve a dual purpose. Dr. Swansea has been treating my condition with a revolutionary technique of blood transfusion. It seems you are a specialist in the domain.
I'll take care of it. Do you know where I should start?
If that was the case, I'd settle the matter myself. You could talk to our local gossip, Harriet Jones. Not a pin drops here without her hearing about it.
I'll meet that woman now.
My life, as others know, is in your hands, Dr. Reed. I'm sure of your discretion, but I do fear your powers of persuasion will be put to the test. When this is resolved, I'll be your obligé. I'll answer all questions in regards of your condition.
Okido. So, dann fragen wir unseren Händler da draußen noch. Na, bei dir alles klar? War der da drüben drin? Nein, ist mir schon zu weit. Jawohl, Müll durchsucht. Da ist er ja.
Good evening, Dr. Reed. Such a pleasure to see you again.
Have you heard of someone blackmailing people in the hospital?
Pardon me, sir, but I have no idea what you're talking about.
Yeah.
Tell me the truth about your appointment as a medic during the war, Rakesh.
The regiment administration appointed me by mistake. I had to learn the job on the spot, sir. Very hard, sir, but I rose to the challenge.
You can't impersonate a doctor. You can't improvise a medical education. People could die at your hands.
You're absolutely right, sir. But as a field surgeon, it was more like being a butcher.
Do you believe you have really helped these people?
My ratings were within the averages of the regiment. I saved lives, Dr. Reed. Does that not say enough about triage and war surgery?
Do you realize how many soldiers died because of that decision? You should have refused.
Yes, sir. I swear I did, sir. But no one listened. When the first wounded arrived, I had to do what I could.
It is an unbelievable story, Mr. Chidana.
It was a time beyond belief, Dr. Reed. But I'm happy not to deal with the wounded. I prefer caring for the dead now.
Please show me what you have to say.
Of
Mal,
course.
ob ihr irgendwas Interessantes habt.
Opium.
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 Okay.
Opium. Her damit.
Achso, dann sprechen wir mal mit der Schwester.
Harriet. Schalt deine Sinne ein und findest die Leuchte.
Nee.
Und wieder runter und wieder rauf. Das hält fit. Lalala. Samstagsworkout. Nicht?
Was ist da drin? Ah, da ist jetzt die Tür offen.
Bred with no respect.
Oh.
Servus.
Vorher noch ein bisschen klauen.
Was, kleiner Beutel? Was hast du jetzt geklaut?
Einen kleinen Beutel habe ich geklaut.
Voll mit irgendwas.
What? What is this? Who are you? Get out of my room.
There's no need for alarm, madam. I'm Dr. Reed, the new surgeon.
Preposterous. Dr. Reed, you say? I don't want some bumbling intern. Where's Dr. Swansea?
Please, calm down, madam. I assure you that I am highly qualified. I'm just back from war duty.
How brave. Threatening an old defenseless woman. You know how long I've been a patient here? You've picked the wrong fight. I'm Harriet Jones.
Harriet Jones? Indeed. I've been meaning to have a chat with you. You know what goes on here better than any other patient, I gather.
Oh, better than any patient, nurse or doctor. I've seen so many vile undertakings.
I heard there have been some despicable goings-on. Was there a case of blackmail?
Blackmail? Wait. You're investigating something. This isn't a social call. One of those incompetent cunts slit a poor sod's vein.
Was?
You seem to know more about the goings-on here than anyone else. Beware, Miss Jones, in case suspicion should fall on you.
That's it. Blame the old and infirm. I see those little bitches' greedy little eyes. Just waiting for me to pop off they are.
If I didn't know better, Miss Jones, I'd be inclined to say you enjoy this type of idle gossip.
God's honest truth, Doctor. It's just the way it is here. Most of these bitches would let you freeze to death before getting you a blanket.
I assure you, madam, this is not an investigation into a possible medical error.
Debauchery, then? Nurses Crane, Hawkins, Brannigans, whores, all of them. They can't keep their legs shut. Oh, so scratching slutty sores.
Really? Well, if you have irrefutable proof, I'll not have the staff behaving in such a manner here.
This is your business, Doctor, not mine. But I swear one of the nurses is cavorting with some man on hospital hours.
Thank you for your time, Miss Jones. You've given me something to go on. See you on the next round.
Ist schon vorbei?
The patients and staff might know something. I'll start my investigation with them.
Oh, ich will eigentlich mal zur Apotheke gehen. Wo ist denn hier die Apotheke?
Ich glaube dir, dass dir das gar nicht so direkt angezeigt wird, oder?
Schade.
Dass du das selbst rausfinden musst. Oder es steht irgendwo in der Beschreibung drin.
Ja, ich glaube auch, dass ich derzeit auch nur im Krankenhaus bleiben kann.
Glaube ich nicht.
Ich glaube schon, weil wenn wir uns das jetzt ansehen, da wäre hier jetzt so eine Brücke rüber ins andere Gebiet. Genau, so gerade rüber.
Ja, da ist eine Brücke.
Ja, aber da sind wir ja vorhin vorbeigegangen. Das sind ja die starken Wachen drüben.
Ja.
Na du. Na? Sie sind Level 18. Ich glaube, da gehe ich wieder zurück. Aber den mache ich jetzt noch fertig.
Oh, okay, neuer Hinweis.
Okay. Später. Naja, dann reden wir mal mit den Schwestern.
Yep.
How long must I wait, damn it? Blaming me will not further your agenda, sir.
Was geht's denn hier?
Good evening, Dr. Strickland.
And good evening to you.
Geht schon wieder nicht
Goodbye,
ohne
Doc.
mich, oder was?
Du musst doch zuerst mit den Schwestern reden.
Ja, jetzt rede ich zuerst mit dem.
Good
hier.
evening, Mr. Fitting.
Good evening.
Have you heard talk of any blackmail here at the hospital?
No, nothing.
Bla 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 bla.
Goodbye for
Schneller.
now.
Ja.
Die Schwester Pupse Hawkins.
Ah,
Servus.
Good evening, Nurse Hawkins.
Good evening, Dr. Reed.
What can you tell me about the strange man visiting one of the nurses during her shift?
Let me guess. You spoke with that old shrew, Harriet Jones. Do not pay attention to her, Doctor. She's full of fanciful tales.
She could have been telling the truth about the mysterious man.
That old witch will end up in hell soon enough. Who
okay.
cares if the nurse finds some happiness where she can?
No matter how you feel about her, Miss Jones deserves our help.
Who says I don't care for her? Hate is what keeps that old crone alive.
Goodbye, Nurse Hawkins.
Okay. Bin gespannt, ob die anderen auch so über die reden.
Dürfte sehr beliebt sein, die nette Dame. Da rechts ist was
Good
drin,
evening,
der
Nurse
Glitzert.
Brannigan.
Good evening, Doctor.
Schauen wir gleich.
Do you know if any of the hospital staff have criminal backgrounds?
The people who work here all come from very different backgrounds, Doctor. Just like the patients.
Okay, das war aber nicht meine Frage.
Tja,
Have you seen a
die
strange man
Kunst der
visiting
Frauen
any of the
ausreichend zu
nurses?
antworten.
I've never heard of such a thing, Doctor.
Goodbye,
Okay, die
nurse.
weiß mal gar
Call me
nichts.
if you need assistance.
Wo meintest du? Wo meintest du?
Was?
Glitzert
Da
was?
neben dir, rechts neben dir. Da. Guckst du. Glitzer.
Ergotamin.
Ja, beklau das Krankenhaus ein bisschen.
Ja. Zahlen so schlecht.
Da auch Glitzer. So viele Tote.
Wo ist denn sie?
Nee, die ist sicher unten und nicht oben. Ne?
Ja, aber unten habe ich
Da
sie nicht.
links, stopp! Da Kiste, Glitzer. Ich glaube einfach, dass du blind bist.
Ja,
Da
Geh-
Glitzer. Ja, Cody. Immer her mit den geilen Sachen.
da. Da ist die Pieper. Dr. Milton, Harry Quinn. Das ist der Tippet. Oh, er säuft schon wieder.
Good evening, Mr. Cox.
Dr. Reed, still working at night, I see.
Was geht da hinten für einer?
Why is that?
Keine Ahnung.
People who don't sleep at night always seem more alive to me. More interesting, one way or another.
Was?
Do you ever think about that poor fellow I saw you push in the water?
The wound he gave me will make sure I don't forget him. Still fucking hurts. Boss had cut me good.
What did he want? Revenge?
I recently had to kill his brother. Poor arsehole thought it would be easy to return the favour.
Only the strongest survive, then. Survival at all costs. Is that all you think about?
I'm the toughest bastard you'll ever meet, Dr. Reed. And I don't give a fuck what you think of me.
That man was determined to murder you. You almost died.
What a surprise. The first time I met him, he nearly shit himself. Fucking coward. I guess revenge gives you balls.
How is your hospitalization going, Mr. Cox?
This is a shitty place with shitty stuff.
Na, sehr freundlich.
As long as I'm treated alright, I'll be fine.
What's wrong with the hospital?
Come on, Dr. Reed. The place is a dump. Smelly, sad, and dirty.
But you're alive thanks to the efforts and dedication of the staff here, aren't you?
What are you expecting, a medal? I thought that saving lives was just part of the job. Must be an unsatisfactory profession at this time, I'm sure.
What's wrong with the Pembroke staff?
That bastard you sent to bring me here, Milton. I thought he was going to break all my bones before I reached my bed.
I see. Any other smart comments?
The nurses aren't too ugly. Especially that foxy one, Nurse Crane. Pretty brunette, tough attitude, all like that.
Okay.
How long do you think you can escape the law, Clay?
I know this city like the back of my hand, Doc. I know its streets, who to pay, who to avoid, and who to bully. I won't get caught.
We can't escape the consequences of our actions. The past catches up with us in the end.
I ain't afraid of death. I don't hide who I am. I
Junge,
live
ich
my
bin
life
jetzt
honest,
tot.
which is what I can say for most folks.
And who are you then?
I'm the leader of the Wet Boot Boys. One day I'll leave this shitty place and punch in the face all who thought I would not come back.
Okay.
Have you heard of any underhand dealings going on in the hospital?
Blackmail? That's not my style. Too risky. The black market, though. Now that's where the money is.
I'll leave you for now, Mr. Cox.
Jetzt schauen wir mal, wer da hinten hier rumspielt. Hände hoch.
Please, sir. I need help bad.
What's going on?
I'm Blight, sir. Newton Blight. I've lost my mate. Can't find him anywhere.
I'm Dr. Jonathan Reed from the Pembroke Hospital. Please, calm down and give me more details.
Oswald and myself were both infantry, sir. We were en route for the hospital, but we had a disagreement. And Oswald ran off towards the canal.
How long have you been searching for him?
I can't go there. Too many rats by the water. Fucking rats. Can't stand them since the war, sir. Can't stand them at all.
Don't be ashamed, Mr. Blight. Many soldiers who survived the trenches suffer from musophobia. I'll see what I can do for your friend. What can you tell me about yourself?
Das Quatschen,
We served in the same regiment, sir. Taken care of each other since we came back from the front.
What can you tell me about your friend?
His name is Oswald Thatcher. We survived the war together. Oswald is nervous and quite fragile since we came back from the war.
This is a dangerous part of town.
Hey.
What are you doing?
We were looking for the Pembroke Hospital. We both need help. Treatment, I mean. To get some sleep. Just need to feel better, sir.
Where was your friend the last time you saw him?
He went down by the canal. He didn't want to go to the hospital. I think he went to the sewers on purpose. So I couldn't go after him.
I have all the information I need for now. If I find anything out about your friend, I'll let you know as soon as I can.
Thank you, Dr. Reed.
Na, dann gehen wir doch da einfach mal runter. Ne? Ah, jetzt gehen wir da doch runter, oder was?
Genau, ich hab mir gedacht, du hast Angst.
It's locked.
Nein. unsere Sicht ein. Oh, da können wir ganz einfach rüber. Okay, gut zu wissen. Gut, dann suchen wir uns noch...
Glitzer.
Ja, glitzert nachher auch noch.
Nein.
Dann suchen wir uns jetzt einfach mal die eine Schwester noch. Unbekannt.
Wer ist unbekannt?
Wollte gerade sagen, wer ist unbekannt? Ja, das ist der... Das ist der, um den sie sich gekümmert hat. Kann man mit dem leicht auch reden. Geh mal hier... Okay, da steht sie im Weg. Kann ich nichts machen.
Der ist aber nicht. Also, das ist unbekannt.
Das gibt's ja nicht. Wo ist denn die eine Schwester, die...
Mann, die hat heute frei.
Ja, aber die Quest.
Was?
So, da Pipet. Ey, ich glaub, die ist trotzdem oben irgendwo.
Die ist gerade mit dem Doktor beschäftigt.
Ja, Doktor.
Mit dem Dr. Swansea.
Swansea. Oh, hier glitzert alles.
Ja, genau, hier glitzert alles. Da, Harriet Jones.
Ja, die will ich ja nicht. Ich will... Hey, die findet man nicht, ne?
Ja, ich hab dir schon erklärt, warum.
Ey, deine Kommentare bringen heute wieder mal gar nichts.
Was? Finde ich nicht. Also ich glaube, die Zuseher geben mir definitiv recht. Ja?
Untersuche die Taten des Bürgers. Warum glitzern die so? Oh, das schaue ich mir auch noch schnell an.
Genau. Glitzer, Glitzer, Funken. Aha.
Oh, den kann ich mir auch ansehen.
Einmal außenrum.
I understand you must be very angry about this unfair situation. I managed to arrange to have you buried in the same mass grave as your wife.
Aber ich weiß jetzt nicht, was die damit meinen.
Ja, du sollst da stehen bleiben und untersuchen, was der da tut. Der
Ja,
Schwarzhandel. Ja. Hallo.
Ja, ich gehe halt zu den anderen zwei und untersuche die.
So.
Oh, die glitzern jetzt nicht mehr.
Ja, genau. Drum, Musa. Weil du erst den fertig machen musst.
Okay.
Jetzt bist du wieder falsch gelaufen.
Nö.
Doch.
Mann.
Doch. Ach ja. Also dieses Krankenhaus ist ein halbes Labyrinth.
Ein Scheißloch, ey.
Ja.
Jetzt glitzert er nicht mehr.
Ja, jetzt hast du es übersehen.
Ja.
Ja.
Kommt sicher wieder.
Da glitzert.
Da, die glitzern jetzt dafür wieder. Okay, dann muss man trotzdem irgendwas Spezielles tun.
Ja. Vielleicht lauschen an der Tür.
Mhm. Ich bin die eine Schwester nicht. Ey, was für ein Scheiß, ey.
Du glaubst mir das nicht, dass die heute frei hat, oder?
Ja, aber was soll ich denn tun?
In der Runde schlafen.
Ja, scheiß drauf. Gehe ich halt eine Runde schlafen.
Gute Nacht. Da, beim Dr. Swansea ist drinnen. Eindeutig.
Kann man auch gleich ein paar Punkte verteilen.
Klasse.
Geht nicht. Was ist das hier? Wissenschaft. Soll ein Sierra sein. Das geht sich nicht aus. Okay, bestätigen. Gut, dann schauen wir mal, ob die Schwester morgen wieder Dienst hat. Ja. Ich sage auf jeden Fall danke fürs Zusehen. Bis zum nächsten Mal. Tschüss euch.
Tschüss.